All right, we are halfway through my 1-year fitness test. 6 months ago, I started to go to the gym to see if I could transform myself from 40 and fat into Giga Chad. And today we are at the 6-month mark. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna weigh in and we're gonna see how much difference I've been able to make from month 3 to month 6. Let's find out. I don't know how much weight I've lost, but I'm hopeful that in the last 3 months I've lost another 15 pounds, maybe 12. Let's say 12 to 15 pounds, but let's find out. So I weighed in at 236 last time. Let's see where we're at now. There's 236, 230, 228, 228, 8 pounds, 8 pounds? Okay, so according to the scale, I'm not doing so hot. My weight loss has been cut almost in a third over the same period of time. And if the scale was the only metric for success, this might look like failure. But fortunately, it's not. Because now, I can do this. Clickbait intro aside, I've actually made tremendous progress over the last 3 months. I've got a new body scan to show you, and I'm excited to show you guys how much progress I've been able to make. But before we dive into that, let's talk about some of the changes that I've made to my workout routine and also to my supplement routine.
I promise to stay away from your girl, but I can't promise she gonna stay away from me.
I've been absolutely crushing my workouts with a 4-day strength and hypertrophy full body split using the Beastly Fitness app. And it's made it so easy to get a great workout routine in with a variety of routines to pick from, video instructions for each exercise, and even a built-in macro tracker. I've also been adding an intense 15-minute cardio session to the end of every workout session 4 days a week by doing 15 minutes on the treadmill at a 15% grade at 3 miles per hour. And I think that's really helped lean out some of the fat. To my supplements, I've added 2,100 grams of ashwagandha daily. And this is primarily to help keep my cortisol levels low and also to help with sleep. Now, some people say ashwagandha may dampen your ability to feel emotions. Fortunately, in my case, I've been diagnosed by a couple ex-girlfriends as a sociopathic narcissist, and apparently I don't have the ability to feel emotions anyways. So I've been fortunate to not have any of these side effects. Ashwagandha may not be right for you. People who are not trained psychologists should not attempt to provide mental health diagnosis based off of some Instagram post they saw one time. Side effects of ashwagandha may include feeling no feels and mild to moderate symptoms including spontaneous levitation and in some extreme cases, the ability to punch through concrete walls. You should not take ashwagandha unless you want to become a Jack Sigma male. This is not medical or nutritional advice, and don't forget to like and subscribe. The other nutritional change I've made has been to my protein shakes. Previously, I was taking about these many's of creatine every other day, and about these many's of HMB also every other day. However, over the last 3 months, I have massively increased my creatine to about these many's, 10 to 12 grams per day, and I've also increased my HMB intake to about 6 grams per day, including off days. Aside from that, I've been continuing with the Factor 75 meals, and this has been a great way for me to get a healthy and convenient lunch during the busy work week. Not sponsored, call me. But if you struggle to eat healthy like I have for years, then I highly recommend trying Factor 75. Now for the big reveal. Let's take a look at my 3D body scan and the measurable changes I've been able to make. Over the last 3 months, my body fat percentage has dropped from 30% to 23%. And this is going to be the metric that I measure my progress by the most, more than weight. My goal is to ultimately try to get down to 15% body fat over this 1-year challenge, and ultimately 12% and maintain. You can also see that I've lost 2 inches in my waist, that my chest, my arms, my legs have all continued to grow, and I've even started to even out some of the imbalance that I've had between my right and my left side. And when I look in the mirror, I can definitely see that I'm making some great progress. My chest, my arms, my back, my shoulders are all significantly larger and better defined. And when I look at my midsection, I can start to see something that looks like ABS, anti-lock brake system. I think ABS is maybe how it's pronounced. So that's new. If you watched my first transformation video, then you know this 1-year challenge isn't just about losing fat and gaining muscle. I'm also trying to improve other attraction features by thickening my hair and my beard, by developing a good skincare routine, as well as strengthen my jawline to develop a more masculine facial structure. I'm excited to tell you that I've seen positive growth in these areas as well, and I can't wait to show you the results. You can see in these comparison videos that from starting 6 months ago and now, there's been quite an improvement to my scalp. But to be honest, there hasn't been a huge visible improvement over the last 3 months. But that's also not terribly surprising, because minoxidil generally takes 12 to 18 months to see full, lasting results. And of course, we're only 6 months in. So I'm going to continue with the treatment, possibly even beyond the year that I'm encapsulating in this video series, and we'll see just what sort of results I can get. My beard, however, is a different story. I have continued to see visible progress in my beard, both in the density and the thickness over the last 3 months, as well as with my sideburns. Now, my beard is trimmed to the same length in all of these videos, and you can clearly see the difference between starting 6 months ago and now. I still have some areas that haven't quite filled in yet, but I'm very pleased with the progress that I'm seeing. And similar to my hair, I'm likely to continue this treatment even beyond the 1-year challenge. I've continued my skincare routine with Teach Hanley, and my skin is looking better than ever. The majority of my acne breakouts are a thing of the past, and the fine lines around my eyes are visibly and extremely diminished. And the daily facial moisturizers make sure that I don't experience any of the dry skin that can often be a side effect of using minoxidil. So if you're going to use minoxidil in the fashion that I have been doing, just know skin dryness is going to be an issue. It's probably best to couple it with derma rolling and exfoliation and a good skin routine and a bunch of other words that I'm saying now because science. Big. I've also continued to train my jawline using specialized fitness gum designed to exercise the jaw muscle, as well as a tongue placement technique called mewing. And this is difficult to quantify or even show on camera, but I do think my jaw has gotten broader. I really should have gotten some calipers and measured it at the beginning of this, but I didn't. So you're gonna have to make your own assessment based on what you see here. And that brings us to the end of the 6-month update of my 1-year fitness challenge. I'm enjoying my body in a new way. I'm proud of how much I've accomplished, and I'm probably in the best shape that I have been in 20 years. But I still have a long way to go, and I've been thinking about how I can ramp up my effort for this next 3 months. And I think what I'm gonna do is push-ups every day until I work myself up to 100 push-ups a day on top of the workout routine that I've already been doing. Leave me a comment down below if you've got any ideas for how I can ramp it up for the last final 3 months to really maximize my results. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see the results that I post at the end of July to see how much I'm able to accomplish between now and then.